Today we visit the interesting Avlaki Gorge, a rather short hike but full of surprises and great scenery along the way. The gorge is located in the northern part of Akrotiri Penninsula of Chania. The starting point of the hike is Gouverneto Monastery and finishes in a unique beach, the Fyord of Katholiko. This is Avlaki Gorge. The Akrotiri Peninsula is home to two of Crite's most beautiful monasteries, Tzagarolon Monastery and Gouverneto Monastery, the starting point of today's hike. On our way towards the gorge, we pass by the Tzagarolon Monastery, or Holy Trinity Monastery as it is the official name. It was built by Italian monks during the 16th century, but the construction stopped when Ottomans conquered Chania. The monastery was bombarded during the occupation, but later it was reconstructed. It took its final form, the one that it has today, with the addition of the imposing bell tower in 1864. It has great architecture and its three towers are iconic. The gardens of the monastery are rich with variety of flowers. The monastery is fortified with high walls and some watchtowers, which came in handy several times during the Ottoman occupation of Greece when the monastery needed defending during the multiple Cretan rebellions. The monastery also produces wine and olive oil of unique quality. Definitely a place worth visiting if you are in Akrotiri. Then we continue towards Gouverneto Monastery. The route is quite scenic as we pass through the mountains. This monastery was originally dedicated to Saint John the Hermit, who died in Avlaki Gorge. Similar to Tzagarolon Monastery, it is surrounded by a high wall and other fortifications. The monastery houses a small museum where one can see relics that has been preserved. Alright, enough with history, on to the hike. From Gouverneto Monastery starts the trail towards Avlaki Gorge. The total hike distance to the beach is about 2 kilometers on a fairly easy terrain, but always going downhill. In fact, the whole hike is a descent of a total of 270 meters from Gouverneto towards the gorge and then to the beach, which is enjoyable when you go downhill but can be quite challenging when you return, so be prepared with plenty of sun protection and water. I divide the hike in 3 parts. The first one is from Gouverneto, following a stone trail until you reach the BearCave. In the antiquity, it was dedicated to goddess Artemis. The cave takes its name from a weird rock formation that looks like a bear. According to tales, a bear used to come here to drink water, depriving it from the shepherds, so Virgin Mary turned the bear to stone. After the BearCave, we continue with the second part of the hike. The trail continues further downhill, descending into the gorge, following a snake-like path. You can find here an excellent viewpoint overlooking the gorge. Eventually, you reach the gorge and also the highlight of the hike, Katholiko Monastery. This is believed to be the oldest monastery in Crete, but now lies abandoned. The chapel inside the stone, the monk cells, and the massive iconic bridge are a sight to behold. So the last part begins. You follow the marks and pass under the bridge. This is the actual hike inside the gorge. Avlaki, or better known as Katholiko Gorge, is short but impressive and fun. After a 15-minute hike, you reach the fjord beach of Katholiko. Here you won't find sand on the beach, as it is rocky, but you will find crystal clear waters and plenty of fish. A great way to cool down after a hike.